So quickly has March come and made to depart that I almost missed its slower underlying theme, playing the long game. When Terunofuji took 10 months off for long-delayed operations at the loss of several hundred ranks, he did so with weeks like this one in mind. So long as I'm fully fit, he believed, Ozeki will be mine again. 3 wins on 3 days prior to this one meant it most certainly is. But his title rivals played the long game too. Takakeisho gave up Ozeki to look after his knee, which repaid him with the strength to win the rank back. Takayasu took his time to climb the chart, steadily gaining strength and skill until his frame could cut salaried level. He owed his lengthy lead this time to 16 years of hard graft. And although Aoiyama may not have sustained his lightning start of 12 years ago, he has trained to keep that huge body going until 34, his work ethic nigh unmatched. Each time I win big, Hakuho wins bigger, he has said of his title near misses. But his long game secured another chance today against Takayasu. Slim though that chance was, Aoiyama did not warm up like a man without a title thought in mind, as he yesterday claimed. He believed he belonged on this stage, more so than his foe, who we prayed would find himself but avowed he looked lost. In fact, his recent torment almost made this a handicap match. Takayasu doesn't need to save face. We know how hard he works and tries. But that pull is from a man who thinks he does. Aoiyama's is from a man who thinks he'll win. Pull-downs are his stock in trade, deployed on every panicked foe who overcommits. Pull forward, hips back, then press. That win sends Takayasu back empty-handed, and hands Aoiyama a fighting spirit prize. Better still, after 4 losing scores, it boosts the fading Bulgarian's self-esteem. For 3 straight marches has he won at least 11 bouts, and with just 10 minutes of fighting left, is still in the race for this title. His shot at glory rests in the thrusting hands of Takakeisho, who must peg back the tournament leader here. Beat Terunofuji, and both he and Aoiyama can contest a 3-man playoff. But whereas Aoiyama would be overjoyed at such a gift to twilight years, Takakeisho, just 24 and straight back from injury, would be less enthused. As an honest fighter conscious of Ozeki image, he dearly wants to win. But as a man who plays the long game, on some level his body must be saying, if we can win a title in 15 bouts, why try for one needing 17 or more? Think about the future. Is this really what the ankle wants? There's a different mood to that of the November finale. Back then, Takakeisho was ahead. Here, he is behind. For opponent Terunofuji, though, the setting connects with something else. 4 years to the tournament day, he was in the same position. 1 win ahead of crowd favourite and new yokozuna Kiseno Sato. He proceeded to lose twice. Even successful men who regain Ozeki recoil at memories of those moments and dread their repeat. For Teru to demonstrate growth, the core of a wrestler's self-esteem, he has to win today. Here is his chance. Chance taken! In the 2 years since his dramatic March comeback, Terunofuji has now won the title twice. Here, by virtue of the inside right, which needs 4 tries to materialize, but then steals the show. The greatest Ozeki comeback of all is iced with these envelopes and an outstanding performance prize, adding $30,000 more to the $100,000 tied to the cup. In post-match interview, he was made to recall those dark days of practices missed and wistful conversations with lower-ranked colleagues. "It was good I didn't give up," he said, "for I always knew that all that mad effort, day after day, would finally be rewarded." His voice did seem to break. Takakeisho, although naturally down in defeat, was secretly pleased to have achieved his goal of keeping rank. "I lost today because I am weak," he said. "I will think about that and try to find solutions for next time." Aoiyama confessed that he, of course, wanted a playoff. However, he was content with his prize and the controlled sumo that secured it. Takayasu, as per recent custom, maintained his dignified silence. "We wish our sumo long game players all the best with their next moves. It's been a pleasure watching them in March. And watching them has helped me understand better what I'm doing. I've often questioned the wisdom of making a sumo channel in the Kokugikan, as by the time I get home, let alone post something, you've already seen the bouts. Wouldn't it be easier for me to stay at home? But the past few months have shown that if I push myself more to find new location shots, things NHK's lenses don't capture, interviews that never get translated, wrestlers' hometowns never showcased, I get an audience. You really do come and watch. And although I needed huge numbers of videos to do it, thanks to your support, my coverage for January was, judging by total views during and after, about the best watched of any sumo channel. So the long game approach seems to work with these videos as well. Thanks to you. Thus, we wave bye-bye to the tournament, but not to March Sumo. There's lots to review, and I am soon to get cracking.